Season 9 GP2 Division British Grand Prix. We had a few issues this evening, but now we are back ready for this incredible Grand Prix. Only 11 drivers, but as we've seen in Canada, Canada was a very good race. We had 11 there. Some drivers have had to go because I haven't had enough time to do it tonight. But Teak, we saw Height dominate the last qualifying session. Make sure you retire from this. We saw Height dominate the last qualifying session. Do you think he can dominate this one?
Yeah, I mean, if he hooks up the lap as we should expect from him, I think he'll be on pole. But obviously this time, Ninjas will probably set us lap as well, so it could be close between those two. Depending on tire choice, obviously.
Invite Hot Dog back to the game because he's just disconnected, I think.
I can see Height is in second place. And we've got Verstappen in the lead, but he's on the soft tires, and so is Height. But
they're all on the
Ninjas,
softs, I think. Yeah.
I think Ninja's on the medium tires.
Let's have a look through the pack. Jack Hotwood, fucking strong.
And Ninja's on the medium.
Hot Dog needs to hurry up to get himself back in the game. If I just try and invite him back again. He has had a few issues with his game this evening, so commiserations to him. Thought Ninja's left then. It's Ross looking strong. P number 3 right now. This is looking good.
Yeah, and I think Hyde is going to take pole once again. In front of STB
Ross comes
Verstappen.
through the final corner and he goes P3. Great display there from the Irishman. That's definitely what he needs. And Dennis VKK gets disqualified. Well, there you go. Oh, Ninja's got disqualified as well. That's great. Wow. There you go. Well, you can see... Excuse me, sorry.
It's interesting because Hyde was 1.1 seconds faster in the short qualifying. Just shows how much gamble and luck there is in the one-shot qualifying.
So now we're only down to 10. So all drivers in this lobby are guaranteed points. So they'll be going out to try and get as many as possible. I think Hot Dog, congratulations to him, he can't join back in time. But yeah, Teak, so we are going to be just waiting for the drivers to go and then retiring from the session. And then we'll just see from there. Have a look. Oh, so it's sunny, so that's good. Good for the drivers. If you could just keep an eye on the stream, is it up, Dig? Yeah?
Yeah, it's up.
Cool. Right then. So, final predictions ahead of this British Grand Prix, the home of motorsport. Who's going to win?
I think Hyde and Verstappen are going to battle it out, but looking at the qualifying dominance we saw from Hyde, I think he might edge it, but I mean, it could be a surprise from Ninjas coming from P8 on the mediums, but we never know. Where's the P8?
Teak. Yeah, sorry. Just try and get out the way of the Force Indian Toro. Okay then, so here we go. Revving up the engines here in Silverstone. It is lights out and away they go to the side of the track. Out of their way, we're going to retire from the session on into turn now. So it's
there's been a crash.
There's in there, so let's just have a look down the field. Pez then down into the section, and a little bit aggressive, and Melanie's been onto the, and now Jamesy Bear X1 is going to have a bit of fun with Jack as they approach the section, and he goes up the inside. Jamesy Bear X side effects having a great race here in third place right now. Bear, there's been a collision. Melanie's had to take avoiding action. Melanie's had to take avoiding action from the spinning McLaren Cotwood. That is another poor result from him. And T Quick shares AI's going around the field, so that's great to know. First is High. God, that's a tongue twister. Second is STB Verstappen 33, closely behind him. He's absolutely flying right now. He's Side Effects 99. He's absolutely bearing on the Dutchman right now. He's got Jamesy Bear X1 right on the back of him as they go now onto the Hangar Straight, one of the most iconic straights on the whole of the Formula 1 calendar. Melanie 88 then down at the back there. We've got Reckless Pez in the 6 Danes VKK. Is VKK taking avoiding action? And there's been a bit of contact there round one of the final corners. And Reckless Pez on the curb. Dennis on these hard tyres, definitely looking for a longer stint. Longer first stint. He goes up the inside of the club corner. Here we go. Reckless Pez going to try and get on the undercut, but he can't do it. Dennis VKK now around the final corner. Reckless Pez doing everything he can to try and claw back the points that he needs after losing the position there to the Force India, but now coming through into the loop section now for the second time. The drivers are going to be absolutely loving the race so far. This has been an incredible race. So much action here in Britain, and it's only been one lap. Fifth is James VKK, and Reckless Pez is all over the back of him right now. T quick shares.
And we've got side effects closing on Verstappen here, going in to, or soon to be coming out.
Tell me. Oh, yeah. Tell me if there's any more developments, and we'll be right onto the battle. But at the moment, we are looking at Reckless Pez all over the back of Dennis VKK in his Force India. He's absolutely flying on the back of his Force India right now. He's reeling in the Dutchman. He's absolutely flying. He's giving it everything. He's giving it all that.
Side effects is about to make a move for P2, it seems.
All that energy, but now, meanwhile, Teak, we've got Side Effects 99 and STB 733. This could be another win for Height, but yeah, there you go. Side Effects 99 then bearing down on STB Verstappen 33. Looks to the inside. Great defending there from STB Verstappen 33 now. And now he's going to be defending his line into club corner. It's going to be an incredible battle here for the win, I think. Side Effects has got some serious pace, don't you think, Teague?
Yeah, I think he's definitely looking to capitalize on this pace he's shown earlier in the race. And he will be very grudging at himself if he can't get past Verstappen, because Height is slowly getting away out front, so he needs to get past Verstappen as soon as the DRS becomes available this lap.
As he's coming through the loop section or the arena section, I just love saying the corner names around like the tracks that have like all the kind of corners like Monaco, Britain, Spa, Italy. Going to be hearing a lot of these in the next few weeks. But here we go then. Side Effects 99 got the DRS as they approach Luffield now. And he's going to be on the inside. But great defending there from STB Verstappen 33. Definitely showing what he should be representing the league with that name. And it's just incredible to see these drivers at the front. And James Bear X1 has left the session. So I'm not quite sure what's happened to him. But this is an incredible battle right now for second place. So we're not going to take our eyes off it for any time in this Grand Prix, because T Quick Show, we're in for an absolute cracker of a battle between the Mercedes and the Force India. Both got Mercedes engines, both have got the speed and the potential to beat Height on a good day, but Height is
we've also got a freeway battle going on here for P5.
I can see that. I can see that. Wait a minute. Melanie 88. It's led by Reckless Pez, it's Melanie 88, and then it's SRL Ninjas. So Melanie at the moment ahead of his rival. That's good to know, but the most important battle at the moment is between Side Effects and SB 733. Side Effects has only got one win in his SCB career. Can he make it two here in Silverstone? It's going to be an incredible performance for him right now. Here we go, round the final corner. Round the first corner. Getting a bit confused here. Coming through farm and then onto the curb there. Oh, this is incredible performance from Side Effects. He's definitely showing his potential here in Britain. Melanie 88 from Finland. Can he make it an even more successful week for Finland? Obviously, Bottas won yesterday's Grand Prix. It's Sora Alto's birthday today. Can Melanie do even more good stuff for Finland as he... he's on the back now of Reckless Pez. And that's not good for him. That's not good for him. He needs to avoid the lag, but it's very hard.
Yeah. Oh, there seems to be some lag going on from Reckless Pez right now.
And they say Worcester should be kicked out of the league. Dennis VK. So it's calmed down a little bit. It's definitely calmed down a little bit. But we've got SRL Ninjas. I'm getting confused today. SRL Ninjas in 7th place, and it's just an incredible
Side Effects. He was just about to make a move for P2.
I'm gonna have a look then. Side Effects 99. Look at this, and Height is actually going in, and so is Side Effects. So is Side Effects going for that going for that
Undercut.
undercut. Definitely possible here in Silverstone. We're going to quickly have a look at the Mercedes. I've just realised both Mercedes drivers are double stacked. T, can you see this? T, quick share.
Yeah.
Are you seeing it?
So it wasn't the
funny.
best tactical move. I mean,
That's funny.
they clearly haven't communicated over the pit wall there, but that's how it is
Toto
sometimes in
Wolff
racing.
is
We saw
gonna
it in
be
Bahrain
fuming.
as well with Bottas and Hamilton. So
Yeah.
hopefully
Toto
no
Wolff's
one will get a
gonna be-
penalty.
Toto Wolff is going to be fuming on that pit wall.
Oh,
Anyway,
and Melanie is really closing in on Reckless right now. It seems
he's actually
he
quite
could be having
surprising,
him
because Rex Space is on the softs.
down the hanger straight.
Yeah. Remember, he's got the lag to contend with as well. So
Yeah, it's an extra challenge you gotta contend with.
it's definitely a good strategy. He'll be definitely much more quicker than the guys around him. But always, Reckless Pez made a mistake. Well, obviously, Melanie's got to take avoiding action. Now he's going to be around the outside of Chapel. And great overtaking move now. And now Ninjas is going to try and get into the action now. And it looks like Reckless Pez is kind of taking a defensive line, but then it looks like he's letting him through slightly. And Reckless Pez loses the position to the Toro Rosso.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So Verstappen has come into the pits, so it'll be interesting to see where he comes out, considering the double stacking that went on last lap.
Reckless Pez has left the session, so there you go. Lap 6 of the Grand Prix now. SRL Ninjas behind Melanie 88 here in Britain. It's an incredible fight that's going to happen here, and it is the championship contenders. So there you go. It's incredible, isn't it, Teague?
Yeah. I'm just trying to see if Heidi's going to come out ahead of Verstappen. It seems like he's going to, but maybe Verstappen, he's going to come out ahead of side effects. So there's been no changes in the top 3 so far.
I think Reckless Pez is up to go. He's just went offline, so commiserations to him. But Ninja's is looking very quick behind Melanie, and
Side effects
Dennis
got a
is
drive-through or something. He should come in the pits again.
that's just peak time.
I think side effects.
That's just really
Disease.
unlucky. Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually seen him go into the pit lane. It did look like he did speed into the pits. It did look like that.
Yeah, so he's
Yeah,
now
but
in
he's
10th place, 36 seconds behind the leader. So it's going to be difficult for him to
Yeah,
do anything about that.
Sorry, speeding into the pit lane. Yeah, speeding into the pit lane. Lap 4. So unlucky for him, but he's going to get some airtime from us right now. The veteran of the league, the only driver in this lobby that's been in the league since the very start. Not raced in the league since the very start, but he's been involved in some of the decisions and some of the stuff that have happened in the league. He definitely will be hoping to try and we'll catch up to the guys in front.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some strategic things going on here, because we've got Dennis Vick out in front on the hard tires, and he hasn't pitted yet. And then we've got Verstappen in 7th place, who's pitted, but he's on the hard tires. And then we've got Hyde ahead in 6th place, and he's on the mediums. So towards the end of the race, there's definitely going to be some changes in that if they end up on different tires.
Excuse me, sorry. Looks like Melanie is catching up to Dennis VKK. He definitely needs a good result here in Britain. He needs to try and get a few drivers between him and Ninjas and Hype, because I've got a little special, got this like little special connection with Melanie. He's a very special driver to me. Don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, he's a very special driver. He's definitely not had a good look last season. But he's definitely showing that he could be STB's first ever champion from Scandinavia. So there you go, T.
Yeah.
Now,
Unfortunately, I couldn't do that last season, but hopefully we'll have one this season. But obviously it's close But looking at Hyde right now, it's difficult to see him throwing away the win for this race at least.
well, yeah, it's a little bit boring at the moment, but it should heat up in the final stages of the Grand Prix. Just looking at Ninjas, and he's keeping quite a
Yeah.
consistent gap to Melanie right now. So that's looking very interesting here for a podium, perhaps, for the Toro Rosso driver.
Yeah. It'll be interesting once everyone is pitted and the strategies is played out, so we can see where they are.
Looks like we've only got 8 drivers in this race. It's not very good, is it?
Yeah, we should have raced to make it a bit more interesting.
Oh, defo. Jack Hotwood then on mediums, who's going to be quicker than Ninjas and Melanie, who could be battling in the next few laps. So we're going to keep an eye on that as they go through this section now. Jack Hotwood, there's a big rivalry between him and Height at the moment. Definitely heating up. Jack Hotwood has definitely shown his feelings in previous races towards Height with his aggressive driving, and obviously his feelings towards other drivers as well. He's been he's been very aggressive but fair in many races this season. So I think we could be seeing that here in Silverstone. Do you think, T?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as long as you're aggressive but fair, that's the key word there. So I mean, that just leads to good racing.
Yeah. And he into the pit lane. So he needs to stop just in time for the pits, and he's done just that. 6 miles per hour, precisely under the pit limit there. So he's done a good job. Sorry, 3 miles an hour. I'm sure yesterday the pit limit was 37 miles per hour, and now it's 34 according to this. Well, Codemasters have done an update overnight. Pretty good, that.
Yeah. Some hacks going on.
Coming into the pit lane then. Onto a set of Haas, who's going through a long stint now, and I'm pretty sure that's his first pit stop. Am I correct? Yeah, that's his first pit stop. So
yeah.
There you go. Top 3 haven't pitted yet, so that's interesting.
Yeah. They're definitely gonna come out behind the top 3 of Heights and Verstappen and maybe Hopwood.
But they're definitely going to be quicker. They're definitely going to be quicker than Melanie, Dennis, VKK, and Ninjas are definitely going to be quicker than Height and Height. But it'll be on a quicker tyre. But looking at the pace that Height is showing, even on mediums.
Yeah, he's going at it at the moment. I mean, he's 18 seconds behind the leader, so if they pit, he will be out in the lead.
That Mercedes is such a nice car, can I just say?
Yeah, I know.
And he's got car 69.
Cars.
What's all that about?
Yeah,
he sneaked my number.
That.
He sneaked my number.
Quite
What's
a
he doing?
funny detail.
Oh, I've got the number 69.
Well, take the race win from him and give it to yourself then.
Oh yeah. I need the race win, T. I need the race win. Anyway, coming through this section now, Height is looking like superior at the moment. He's looking absolutely superior right now as he comes through onto the Wellington Straight. No DRS, because he's obviously not a second within Ninjas. He's 16, well, about 13 seconds, I would say. About to say 16, but that's to this man here, Dennis VKK, who's coming through Cops then. And yeah. How many viewers have we got?
Well, we're reaching a big audience right now at 3 viewers, including myself.
Oh, that's great. That is great. That is great.
There are 2 guys out there watching somewhere.
Guys, might be Maranzano and Smack Dizzle. Not sure. My previous commentators.
Seeing how we get on.
Yeah. So yeah, Teak. Just a little bit of information, considering that we haven't really got any battles to talk about. Last season, you raced with some of these drivers. Who stood out to you to be a very like a good driver at racing? Who stood out for you last season in this division?
Well, last season was probably Maranzano, but obviously he's not here anymore, and But I didn't have many battles with ninjas. But I mean, I obviously respect that he was the champion, so he must have been a good racer. But I had some battles with Melanie as well, and he's struck me as a good, fast, and clean racer. So, and I think he's been showing that this season as well. So
Yeah, definitely.
he's definitely going from strength to strength right now.
And obviously we've got the F1 2017 beta that some of these drivers are looking forward to. I've got it, but I can't share anything.
Ooh,
That's the bad thing. But I will have all the
exciting
information prepared for season 10, so I'll be able to lead everyone in season 10 the best I can. So don't worry about that. You'll have a great season next season.
Yeah, I think you need to disqualify yourself to make it a level playing field. So.
Teak, I had the 2016 beta, and I'm still bad. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I see your point.
Yeah. Let's move on. Enough of me. Let's go on to Melanie, who's just locked up into Cub. I can't speak, man. Melanie on to lap 12. He's definitely shown his speed so far this season. And I'm actually going to do something now, Teak, that me and Maranzano used to. We're going to look at everyone's helmets, because there is actually going to be an award presented by the commentary team for the best helmet of the season. So we're going to go now to Dennis Vick. Okay, he hasn't got a helmet. So we're going to move on to Melanie 88. Okay. So what's your opinion, Teak, on Melanie's helmet?
I mean, he's got the yellow and blue configuration. I mean, I'm personally a very big fan of yellow as my own helmet.
He's got a different. He's got a different one from Baku. He had like a Finnish theme at Baku, so definitely he's done a vettel on us. He's changed the. He's changed his helmet halfway through the season.
Yeah, he needs to get a reprimand for changing his helmet. We can't have that.
Oh, we can't be having that.
But it's a good helmet. It reminds me a little bit of, I think it's Marcus Ericsson's helmet from Real F1. It has the blue and yellow. Obviously, I think it's switched around for Ericsson, but it's a decent helmet. I mean, it clashes a bit with the ride on his Williams, but I mean, we are not the fashion police, so. Oh, and now he's coming into the pits.
He's into the pit lane. He's going to have to stop it. Oh, that is very close for Melanie there. Very close, as Hot Dog has put something in the chat. He's not going to be happy. He lagged out, obviously, before the end of qualifying, so he hasn't able
and we've
to
got Dennis Vick in as well, who was leading, and he's come in for medium tyres.
Okay, so let's have a look then. So Melanie onto a set of softs. Oh, that's interesting.
Ooh,
he's obviously
that's very
going
interesting.
for more stops in this Grand Prix. But we're going to look now at SRN Ninjas. I love his helmet. Has he changed it?
Don't know. I'm just gonna see where Dennis Vick comes out on track.
Oh, sorry to disturb you. He has got a new helmet here in Silverstone. Oh, looking very fancy. This is. He had like a blue-yellow helmet last time we investigated the helmets in Baku. So yeah, that's very good, Teak. Do you think SRN Ninja's currently leading the Grand Prix?
Yeah. I like his helmet. Yeah, it's. I like when there's a couple of details on it, and it fits.
His tyres look quite fresh as well. So.
Yeah. But I mean, he's probably in a podium position right now because we are a bit out of sync with the pit stops. But I mean, height is only 7 seconds behind, so it should be interesting no matter what.
Definitely.
And then we're gonna have Dennis Vick chasing down STB Verstappen on fresh tires with Melanie behind him.
Ninja's doing a great job. Ninja's actually doing a great job. He has not pitted yet. He's definitely going for that one stop.
Yeah, he could be coming in soon. I mean, what is taking these tires? This is 14th lap.
14th, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably right on the edge now. I think he's taken them over half the Grand Prix, which is quite impressive.
Yeah, he's actually he's done half the Grand Prix on him, 13 laps. Yeah, so there you go. Right. I gotta admit, these Pirelli tyres. Now I know this seems really weird, but I don't know what it's called. The thing in the middle when it like rolls. I'm not quite sure what it means, but it looks quite cool looking at it. It looks really cool.
You can tell this
yeah.
is an exciting Grand Prix with
Yeah.
us talking about the
us talking about the tyres
design.
and helmets, and even the Acronis sponsorship on the Toro Rosso and the Sapinda.
I think we're gonna have a battle now with Dennis Vick, only about 2 seconds behind STB Verstappen, coming into Cups.
We're just looking at Ninjas right now because Ninjas is looking very strong, and I've got to admit this Toro Rosso is such a nice car. Oh, come on, it's so nice. Yeah. It's even
I'm happy to have
nicer
in AOR. Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah. He's into the pit lane now, so he's done 14 laps as Ninjas, and he's now into the pit lane. I'm going to see what tyres are going to go on. Then I'm going to skip to around the battle of STB Verstappen, 33, and Dennis.
He's probably going to go for a medium soft, I suppose.
If he goes medium, he's on a one-stop. If he's on a medium, he's definitely gone for the one-stop. If he can do 14 laps on hards, I'm positive he can go around 11.
He's going to go
10,
on the
10, 11
mediums.
On medium. Yes, he's gone on to the white wall tyre. That is the medium compound of tyres there. So there you go, Ninjas. Oh, this is interesting.
But he's going to come out behind Melanie, I think.
Height. Is he pitted? What is he pitted or?
No.
Height's done 2 stops. He's on a set of hards now.
Yeah, Height just pitted onto the hard tyres.
That's interesting. Then she's going to the end. Same with Ninjas, we believe.
Yeah,
Ninjas,
so Height is
Ninjas
now
has jumped him as well. Ninjas is ahead of Height right now, so
on
he can get the one stop
tire. So
that's great.
Yeah, this should be interesting to see how that's gonna pan out. With obviously Height being on the more durable tires, but Ninjas being on the faster tire, and how that'll go towards.
And how he's been able to conserve them. In the Grand Prix, and also the fact that he's the only driver this season has had no penalties throughout the whole race. In any
no
race.
penalties.
No penalties throughout the whole season. That's impressive. That is impressive. But what also is impressive is sorry. Also, what's impressive is we're not having to talk about helmets now, because now there's about team orders. Vijay Mallya has told STB Verstappen 33 to let Dennis through. That is team orders there from Force India, and that is a good use of them as well. Dennis, well, not for us, but it is for the Force India team, looking very good here in Britain. Obviously their entrance is only about 30 minutes away from the track, so there you go.
It'll be interesting to see whether or not STB Verstappen will do all he can to hold up Melanie, as he's surely going to catch him in a minute to allow Dennis Vick to obviously create a gap, but we'll see. Because Melanie on those softs, he'll have to really push right now, because he will have to come in and stop again.
Ninjas as well. Excuse me. He's got to do about 10 laps on those tyres, so he's going to be pushing, but as well as trying to conserve them. And Side Effects is in the pit lane as well.
Yeah, but his race has gone down the toilet with that drive-through penalty that he had.
That's unlucky.
He's come out on a set of soft tyres. He can't go in the end of those, can he?
I think he's just. I think he's just going for fastest lap. There's no point. I think he's just saying, there's no point me continuing to try and get past the drivers in front. So yeah, he's just trying to get to the end of the race. He's getting 4 points out of it, so it's not too bad, Who's that? SB Sam 33 into the pit lane then. So Melanie going to try his best now to get up to the back of Dennis Vick. Okay, he's gone for a very racy strategy in this third stint of his. Obviously, no, second in it. Is it second stint that he's on? Yeah, so he's on his second stint. Yeah, he started on the hards, so yeah, very racy.
But I mean, he surely, if Dennis Vick and Ninjas can go to the end of their tires, he's surely going to lose out. Melanie because he will definitely have to pit again. There's no way he's stretching the soft tires 10 laps.
Wow, anything can happen.
Well, I mean,
especially when you're from Finland. Especially.
I doubt that'll make a difference for him. But I mean,
let's just hope.
If you come in with a pit gun and give him new tires, then surely he'll be able to continue. But
yeah.
What about Verstappen? He's come out just ahead of Jack Hopwood, so...
A set of mediums.
Yeah, so he's probably going to be pulling away from Hopwood as he just ghosted a bit there. So I'm not sure if he's totally focused on his racing, Jack Hopwood.
I think Ninjas might be able to win this Grand Prix.
Yeah, if he can keep this pace and stretch the tires, then I think he's going to be in with a very good chance because he's 10 seconds off the lead.
Like, he's showing some real pace and he's showing some real tyre management right now. Like it's impressive. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to helmets now because that's what we love to talk about, don't we, team? So then, we're gonna go now. So look, height then, right. So I don't even know what the view is. Right, here we go. Height then. So what do you reckon about heights? You think he's definitely gone for that mixing with the Mercedes there?
Yeah, it definitely fits beautiful with the turquoise stripe on the Mercedes, and I think it's nice he's chosen a helmet that suits his car, as we don't often see that.
I've done that, you know. I've done that, you know.
Yeah, I just keep the same standard one. But I mean, compared to Ninjas, I definitely prefer Ninjas helmets, as it just looks a bit more detailed and has a bit more flair than Hyde's. But I mean, it gives bonus points that it fits with the car.
Bonus points. That's what we love. But no, yeah, Ninjas actually had another helmet pre-Baku and then Baku and then before Baku.
Oh, Melanie's coming to the pits now for his second stop.
What going on. But yeah, Ninjas had a different helmet when they did Baku and then before Baku. He's gone to another set of softs. So I don't know how he's gonna try. Don't know how he's gonna go to the end on them. I'm not
7
sure.
laps. That's ambitious, I think. Because I don't think he did that many laps. I'm just gonna check how many he did.
He has got traction on. Now, us non-traction users, it is quite hard. You wouldn't expect even like 3 laps on softs, but
he did 6 laps
7
on his previous set, so
he
should be able to do it, considering his car is a bit lighter now. So if he conserved them, he should be able to do it.
Yeah, well, we have to keep an eye on it. It's definitely looking a very racy strategy from the Finn.
But he's got quite some margin up to Verstappen.
Well, he's looking. Sorry, he's looking more racy than Bottas was yesterday. Bottas wasn't doing anything yesterday. He was just chilling.
Yeah.
From what I heard. Jack Hopwood then catching up to It's Ross. I do feel sorry for Jack Hopwood.
Ninjas in P2, who is now 11 seconds off Dennis Vick. So, Dennis Vick's come into the pit, so SRL Ninjas are gonna inherit the lead now.
Well, this is interesting.
With 6 laps to go.
Lap 20, so this is looking interesting now. Dennis Vick, going to be on a set of softs, I think, yes. The Force India out. VJ Malia on the pit wall, going to be
chasing down
engineers
on Ninjas right now when he gets out of the pit, so it should be an interesting end to the race.
Melanie's in the pit lane. Melanie's gone into the pit lane.
He must have had a drive-through then or something.
Penalty warning. So what's happened to him? Why is Melanie into the pit lane?
Going on the incident screen to see.
Drive through.
Yeah.
Yep, drive through.
seen
Damn it.
quite a... Yeah, that's... Feel a bit sorry for him.
Jack Hotwood in the pits. This pit lane is so slow.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's so slow. Look at it. He hasn't even gotten past Red Bull yet. God. Coming on to the McLaren pit wall, and he's gone on set of mediums for the final few laps. Don't know why he's not gone on to the set of softs, but there you go. Melanie 88 then has kind of threw away a chance of a podium here in Britain and kind of handed it to Dennis for KK.
Yeah, so Dennis came out in 3rd place, and he's now around 15 seconds behind the leader of Ninjas, so that's going to be difficult to close that gap in 6 laps, but I'm sure he'll do all he can.
How's the comments looking, Teak? Is there any comments for us? Or?
Absolutely none.
Oh, that's great. Great interaction from our viewers.
We've got 4 viewers at the moment, including
4
me,
viewers.
so
Thank you ever so much, everyone watching that has tuned in. I know we haven't had the most exciting of Grand Prix, but it could be heating up very, very.
Oh, Jack Hopwood's in the gravel.
Shortly.
Jack Hopwood is in the gravel.
Oh, well, it's definitely heated up. Jack Hopwood's tyres.
Oh, and he's on the grass now. Oh.
Yep, I was talking about it's going to heat up very shortly. Well, the only thing that's heated up in this Grand Prix is Jack Hopwood's tyres, so there you go. As he goes through the gravel trap then and tries to get the gravel off his tyres. He's in P8, it's not been a good race for him. Same with side effects, they're going to be just cruising round, get the points on the board, move on to Hungary. Oh, this is interesting. Height, 6.6 seconds behind Ninjas right now. This is interesting.
But it's quite a consistent gap. So,
yeah.
unless
Ninjas
something happens with the tyres, I doubt anything's going to happen. But, I mean...
Could Ninjas get his first... Oh, I think... Well, I'm not going to say first ever because I'm not quite sure. He's definitely going to get... Could he get his first win this season legit without getting it because of penalties?
Be interesting to see. Maybe he has penalties. We don't know that. That could be a spanner in the works.
I'm gonna check. He hasn't even got a warning. Hasn't even got a warning. Height's got penalties. Dennis VKK
that could be interesting for
many penalties. Same with the other
Dennis
four
Vick
India.
How many does he have?
Melanie has only got 1. Dennis has got 2 or 3. It's Ross, got quite a few. Side effects, he just hasn't had a good race. He's had penalties galore. Jack Hotwood, quite a few penalties as well. So, Ninjas, keeping it good. Keeping it really good. 10 rounds in and still remains the only driver at this moment in time on lap 22 out 26 of the British Grand Prix. The only driver not to accumulate any penalties or any warnings in this British Grand Prix so far, so we're gonna have to give an award out.
Champions, so
we're gonna have to give an award out. The cleanest driver. It's definitely gonna go to Ninjas.
Definitely. Unless, of course, he decides to fuck over 3 corners and get disqualified, but I'm doubting that will happen.
And he's looking really smooth as well with his input.
And he's about to lap Jack Hopwood.
There you go. So we've had it. You know, it's been a very strategy-dominated Grand Prix here in Silverstone. So it hasn't been the most exciting, but it has been exciting from the strategy side. You know, we thought Height would be absolutely dominating proceedings here in Silverstone, but it looks like Ninjas from that one stop strategy that he's managed to do at the moment. We'll be looking at a win, and it's definitely needed, considering that Melanie's down in 5th. That is a good chunk of points over the Finn.
Exactly. just shows that sometimes qualifying isn't everything. It's all about the strategy in the race. Because it's clear that Hyde had some very, very strong one-lap pace, but obviously that extra stop has cost him.
He is catching him. Sorry to stop you. Height is catching ninjas.
Yeah. It could be that those mediums are falling off the cliff a bit at the moment. But I mean, does Hyde have a penalty? Because then he'll
Height
have
has
to...
penalties, yeah. Height has penalties, so all Ninjas has to worry about is not cutting any corners and just trying to get the car home. That's what he needs to think about now.
Yeah, and I think that's what he's doing at the moment, to be fair.
Lap 24, only 3 laps of this incredible action-packed British Grand Prix, and then we can sign off until next week for Hungary. That's going to be a cracker as well, I reckon. I mean, even more action than there was today.
Hopefully, with the tight and twisty turns.
I'm looking forward for the F1 division next week, to be fair. I reckon me and you, Teak, and Whitey, the not so good
sweaty
drivers
battle
in the division.
For the
Not so good drivers in the division. I
positions.
reckon we could get 1, 2, 3. To be fair, I think we could get 1, 2, 3.
I highly doubt it.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Nah, Teak, we're gonna do it, man. We're gonna do it.
I mean, I qualified P3 in Austria, and then on the grid, Eric Stander doesn't move off pole, and then I smack into the back of him. And it's just so annoying. I finally get a good qualifying and just get fucked over in the first, well, within 2 seconds.
Well, there you go. It just happens, doesn't it? You just gotta move on, and there you go. Well, yeah. So, Magyar Agadic next Teak. What are we expecting? What kind of setup are we expecting for next week?
Well, it's kind of a Monaco light, to be fair, so it's gonna be full downforce for Hungary, as it's mainly tight corners and high downforce, but there is a straight where there should be some good overtaking moments into turn 1, but it's all about keeping close to the guys in front during the tight middle sector, which is going to be difficult. And around Hungary, it's all about settling into a good rhythm, because there are a lot of flowing corners. So I mean, if you get that rhythm right, then there's a good chance you're going to do well.
Okay. Obviously, looking forward then after Hungary. In 2 weeks, the league is going to have its 2-year anniversary. What's your opinions on, like, just anything really? Just how do you think the league is at the moment, in your opinion?
Well, I think it's in a good place, but I mean, the low numbers we've seen this race obviously got to be a cause for concern. But I feel the racing has been good this season, as it was last season. Obviously, I haven't been in previous seasons before that, so I won't know much about the history of the league. But I mean, the time I've been in it, it's been a good league with some close and competitive racing, and hopefully that will continue in the future.
Okay, yeah, there is going to be a video coming out just after I do the Germany track preview, which will be called Happy 3rd Birthday STB. It's going to be a little montage video of as many moments of the league that I can find. There hasn't been many that have been recorded, but we'll be putting into a little montage video, and it's going to be a very special week this time in 2 weeks, as Ross there comes into the path of ninjas, nearly takes them out there. Franz Tosh won't be very happy about that, but yes, yeah, it's going to be a very, very special week, Teak, in 2 weeks' time. Got a lot of anniversary events coming up, a lot of opportunities for you, if you want to do it as well, and any of the other drivers, to join in with some of the league's greatest ever members from Season 1, Season 3, Season 6. Every season, we're having drivers from every season, every race that have competed before, and it's just going to be an incredible, it's going to be sharing moments of the league, and it's just going to be such a great occasion. But enough of that. That's in 2 weeks. We're now concentrating on SRN Ninjas, who has shown supreme potential here in Britain.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it just goes to show, as you said, Teague, it doesn't matter about qualifying, it matters about the race. And what you do in the race really matters. Is he navigates the AI car now, and he comes through the club section of the circuit. The British fans are going wild as a British driver wins. SRL Ninjas wins the British Grand Prix live from Silverstone. Second is another Brit on. It's I. Brilliant performance there. And that is an incredible performance also by Dennis VKK, who gets his first podium of the season. And that is definitely going to go in history for him. Height then is in second as well. So I'm going to invite the top three to the podium interviews. Fourth is STB Verstappen 33. Fifth is Meloni, and he's got a puncher. Oh, unlucky for him. But he's still got fifth, so that's still very, very good for
and then
him.
we've got side effects just coming into Maggis and Beggis now, which just shows what a terrible race he's had after he got that drive-through penalty. But he was as high as second early in the race, so he will obviously be disappointed with himself and looking to improve.
I don't think Ninjas. I think Ninjas and Dennis aren't joining. I think Dennis doesn't have a mic, and I think Ninjas is broke. So Height looks like we're only going to interview you. So that's interesting. So we're going to only interview you, and then so I was going to take a quick run through of the results. First is SRN Ninjas. Second is Height. Third is Dennis VKK. Fourth is STB Verstappen 33. Fifth is Melanie 88. Not a poor showing from him today. Sixth is Side Effects 99. Also a poor showing. Was in second place, and it just wasn't the race for him. Seventh, it's Ross, and eighth is Jack Hotwood. And then we have some of the drivers that didn't make it to the finish. Obviously, II Hot Dog lagged out in qualifying. Huge commiserations to him. But in the podium interview box right now, we have got Height, and Height. It's with no doubt that you are the quickest driver in this division. But what prevented you from getting the win today?
People who can't drive.
Would you like to elaborate?
Well,
have you included your audio?
Yeah, pole by a second. Yep, I have. Pole by a second. Absolutely dominate everybody. Just basically just shit on everyone, and I'm not even going to hold back. I'm so pissed off right now.
Okay,
first race, pulling out of the lead, I would have won by fucking miles. I would have won. That was my race. Everything was going to go perfect. That was my race. But for some reason, people don't know how to sit behind a safety car. I don't know if people just lost brain cells in the past race or something, or if they've just the bank holiday has just fucked them in the head. But yeah, safety car. That's just I don't take the fucking thing. So yep, they fucked me. They don't deserve anything. They don't deserve any points. This is my win. I don't give a shit what anyone says. My pole position twice. I fucking dominate. I'm done. Honestly, I'm done. I can't be arsed. This is just every fucking race in this league is my fucking win stolen from me. 3 in a row, and now this one. I'm done. Like, it's just fucking stupid, and people need to learn how to drive. The main thing.
So viewers watching, you can clearly see Height is a little bit annoyed about the Grand Prix. Commiserations to him. I got to say he did. You did definitely deserve the win, Height. You definitely did deserve it. But yeah, Teague. Final words on the British Grand Prix.
I think it was a good Grand Prix. It started strong, but obviously it tailed off a bit at the end. But I mean, we had some very fast drivers up at the front, so hopefully we'll see that more in the next race with some good battles. But I mean, I agree with Hyde here. It was quite annoying what happened in the first race, but obviously we just gotta move on sometimes and do what we can.
Okay. Well, Teak, thank you ever so much for coming in at the last minute and helping me present coverage of the GP2 British Grand Prix. So that concludes the events for this evening. Thank you ever so much for watching. Join the commentators for the F1 division next week on Monday for the Hungarian Grand Prix. It's going to be a cracker of Grand Prix. You can see me and T Quickshare on the front row dominating the Grand Prix. Haha.
Yeah.
But then you can also join me and possibly
True story.
I hope it's T Quickshare, because then T good tonight. Good.
Yeah,
So,
I
possibly
like him.
me and possibly T Quickshare commentating for next week's Hungarian Grand Prix, and then after that it is the very special 3-year anniversary. It's going to be an incredible event for every single member in the league. Every member that's been in the league, that's in the league now. It's going to be such a special event. But that's in 2 weeks' time. Join us next week, Monday and Tuesday, for both divisions Hungarian Grand Prix. But until next week, have a great